It's July 18th, 2023. This one I got a call from a customer. I was there probably a couple of months ago. He had a blocked line to the oil tank. And I got that going. I think I might have put a nozzle in there and whatnot. And he's calling me today. There's oil around the burner. So maybe the pump seal let loose, or the jet tube might be leaking. Sometimes what happens is a chamber inside the firebox like falls in, and then when a burner tries to spray, I mean it's spraying like onto, it doesn't have a place to spray the oil, and then that would kind of would show up as a leak also. Check all these things out. Most likely it's just the pump seal let loose. I got used pumps in the truck. I can give him a deal on a used one, or I'll sell him a new one, whatever he wants. Sometimes I like to get rid of some of these used pumps I got hanging around. I give him a deal on it if he wants it. We'll have to see. Some people don't want used stuff, they want new. So I give him the option, give him a good price on a used one. Or I give him a good price on a new one.
Turn right on Upward Avenue.
It looks like it's wet right here by the. It's possible that this is. Yeah, oh, it's possible that this is leaking. See, this is wet right here.
Okay. Yeah.
See the jet tube?
Yeah.
See the jet tube?
Yep.
That's wet. That might be what our issue is.
Okay.
See my finger?
Yep.
Gotta put a new jet tube on it, so it'd be dripping down and then out.
Yeah. And it's running.
Well, let's put a new jet tube in there and let's try that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been keeping track of my oxygen, my heart rate, and all this shit while I'm sleeping, and it kind of. I gotta shut the power off to change that. But
sure.
Kind of. I guess it was probably a good idea to me find out about it, because you could have heart attacks and all kinds of shit with it.
Well, that was the thing I had.
It's not uncommon, these things just after a while they just kind of wear out.
Yeah. It was just kind of a surprise, you know.
Well, there's an old saying, they say shit happens. You ever hear that saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the truth.
That's right.
Shit happens.
I spent 20 years in the military. I heard that said a lot of times.
You what?
I spent 20 years in the military, and I heard that saying a lot of times.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is just kind of. Gotta make it a little bigger or something. Something's a little queer about that wrench. Something's a little queer about that wrench for some reason. It's a little on the tight side. I don't know why.
I've run into that with a few wrenches.
Sometimes you get one that's a little tighter than others. This is what they call a jet tube. I mean, that other one's probably been in there for 20 years.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Make sure that's...
Yeah, because that actually was a used one that the people that lived here before us had put in, because they couldn't afford a new one. And
what, they used what?
The whole heating system. Or
they put a used one in?
To the best of my knowledge, yeah.
Wow.
And they only gave them hot water to begin with because they couldn't pay for the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, got a little puff there. Wow. See that? I'm getting a little puff there.
Huh.
That's kind of weird. Did you see that, Puff?
No, I didn't.
Didn't start like right away. We're getting a delay. We're getting a delay there. Something's a little on the queer side here.
Okay.
We gotta figure out what it was.
Alright.
There's more to it than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Ain't that how it usually is, huh?
Yep.
There's more to it than meets the eye. It's like these flipping broads. You meet these flipping broads, and they're all nice until a couple of weeks in, you know, and then the mega pitch comes out of them.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Ain't that the truth, huh?
That's for sure.
Oh yeah, that thing's all full of oil, guy.
Ah.
Wow. I got it off, yeah. Thing's all full of flipping oil there. Look at that. Wow. I think it's more than a... Something's up. Something's really up. There's some oil happening. Something's weird.
Could it be some of the junk that's in the bottom of the tank clogged up? Something in there?
No.
Okay.
Something's not right here. Well, obviously, we changed the jet tube because that was questionable, but let's pull out the assembly and find out what the hell's going on here with it. Seemed like I had a little delay there when I went to start it up a second time. It didn't fire right away.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
I heard it, yeah.
I got a little delay. Look down the scope there, oh, it looks okay. Definitely got some stuff happening here. It could be a bad check valve. There's a check valve in this pump.
Yeah.
And what happens is when it shuts off, right?
Yeah.
The check is supposed to shut off and stop the oil from keep leaking. Sometimes them go bad and then keeps leaking oil. Like, let's take the motor out, wipe it down good, and get all the oil out of it. Take a look at that pump seal and see what that looks like. Could be that pump seal's a problem.
Yeah.
Problem is, you know, you got an older unit like this, you don't want to spend a lot of money on it either, you know? Yeah, she's pretty oily in there. Definitely oily. Take a look at that pump seal. I don't know if it's the pump seal or not, to be honest with you. I know that jet tube was leaking, so that would have dripped down, right?
Yep.
Well, let's put it back together. Let's check the spark. See if we're getting a wimpy spark here, which is a possibility. Could be getting a wimpy spark and not firing properly, or the nozzle might be spraying a little on the queer side. Yeah. You know, it's possible. Are you getting ready to start traveling again?
We're thinking about it. Yeah, we just have been doing some work on the RV, and we're getting ready to take it out for a run again.
Yeah, you got to keep up on that thing, though. If not, it'll be a problem, won't it?
That's for damn sure.
I mean, it's like anything. You got to keep up with this shit.
Yeah. And the thing on that is, the batteries. The battery for the engine is underneath the panel in front of the driver's seat.
Yeah, I don't think the seal was an issue. I mean, I don't think so. So we'll, it's you know, once we do all this other shit, and if it continues to drip, we'll have to put in a new pump. But we'll do the basic shit first, right?
Yeah.
I try not to sell you flipping Mercedes unless you need it. You know.
Yep, I appreciate that.
New guy'd be over here with a flipping tablet trying to sell you a new unit. You know that.
Oh yeah.
Over here with his flipping tablet.
Yeah, we hit it.
Gotta watch out when they come with their flipping tablet. You know that they're totally a line of shit.
Had squeaky wheels on the dryer, and had a guy come in and he says, "I can take care of that in just a few minutes." So he did some work on it, and it worked.
Squeaky wheels on the dryer?
Yeah, where the ones that the barrel rotates in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he replaced them, so he said. And after he left, came down and took a look, and he didn't get the front cover back on right. So it lasted about 2 weeks.
Unknown caller.
And we decided we weren't going to call him again. We had to get
Oh, so he kind of ruined it? Did it ruin it?
Yeah, no, it didn't ruin it. But the guy that came in had to replace all the wheels again because the guy had done it wrong and put it together wrong.
So they ruined all the wheels?
Yeah, all the new ones.
Oh, he put them in right?
No, he didn't. And didn't put it back together right.
Must be a trick to it, you know?
I think it is. I think this guy was, this was a real young guy.
No. How long has it been since I've changed the nozzle in this thing? It don't look old.
I think you replaced it. Maybe not last time, but
How long has it been since I've changed the nozzle? Did I do it last time or I didn't?
I don't remember if it was last time or the time before.
If not, it's not.
Yeah.
Let's see. Last time I was here, it says new nozzle, good spark, good oil flow, new filter, and that was 2423, so that wasn't that far.
No.
So let's put it back together and let's check the spark. I think it's a spark issue.
Okay.
I think it's a transformer issue. I do, but shouldn't have hesitated like that. Unless it's starving for oil again. I mean, that's possible. Could be that it's... Remember the oil tank was a problem, blocked. Got this thing where it should be, I guess. Seems a little far out, but I don't know if I ever did check that head here. I don't think I ever did check it. We should check that while I'm here. While I'm here, I'm gonna do it. Let's do it right. Put that on there and we'll see where we're at with our throw. We'll mark it so it's where it needs to be. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
That's a homemade one I made out of metal because the ones that they made out of plastic always breaking.
Oh yeah.
So I made one out of metal so I won't have a problem with it breaking on me. Wow. Yeah, that's right where it belongs, right there. I'm gonna mark it. Yeah, I'll mark it with a... Well, we know where it belongs. See that? Better to be safe than sorry. You ever hear that saying?
Oh yeah.
I've heard that saying. I think we've got a problem with the igniter. That's what I think. But we'll find out. We'll find out if it's a spark issue. A little sparky sometimes can be a problem. Look, that thing tripped up there. A little sparky. Did you run out of oil? No.
Nope. That's over 3/4.
We'll start it, we'll flip this up, we'll check our spark, and we'll check our oil at the same time. Let's see what happens here. What do we got? 90 pounds? That's not a lot of oil pressure. Yeah, we got a good spark there. But we got a problem with our pressure. Let's see if we can up the pressure. Over 120 or 140 evens, that's better. 140. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Had a wimpy. That should drop down a little bit and stay there, which it's doing. Well, we're only at 90 pounds on the flipping oil pressure.
Huh.
Thing needs more testosterone. You know?
Yeah.
I'll try it now. I know we're getting good spark. I remember last time we had an oil flow issue, remember?
Yep, I do.
We'll have to check that too. Make sure we're getting a good. So obviously if we're not getting enough pressure,
Yeah. That'll do it.
it's not going to burn right? Going to be starving for fuel. Kind of odd. Usually I don't have to play around with these pumps.
Yeah.
But like I said last time, there was an issue with the. Let's see what we're getting for oil flow coming on this thing. If we're getting a good flow of oil coming out of the. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're getting a good flow of oil. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. Yeah, it could be a bad nozzle gone flipping woke on us here, you know.
Yeah.
Gone flipping wokey. Try it again. So we're all back together. We'll make sure this is all tight. We got a new jet tube in there. We're getting a good spark. Our couple is good. We wiped up all the extra oil. Let's see how it should fire right up now. See how it fired up nice that time?
Yeah.
We know our drawer assembly's set right. Nothing's loose. Could have just been that jet tube was started the leak. No big deal. I don't think it's the pump. I don't think it's the pump seal because it didn't look like it was really wet.
Yeah, my wife noticed all the way underneath of the motor there, and everything looked or felt damp to her.
You know, what would probably happening is a jet tube was dripping,
Okay.
and then that was getting down inside there and spinning and
Yeah.
getting. I wiped it all on the inside, and it should be fine. Shit is. Yeah, this shit's only good for so long. I mean, flipping flare gets kind of after a while, you know.
Yeah.
You want to dump this out and put some new shit in there, or what? Or just put some on top of it?
Probably a good idea to get rid of it because it's kind of a strong smell.
Yeah. I might even have some in the truck.
Yeah, I don't think we have. Let me check with my wife and see if we
I got some in the truck. I'll put another, dump this in the trash barrel and
Okay.
start with it. Yeah, I got some new Speedy Dry and dump the other stuff in the truck barrel in the truck. I should do it. Little stuff in there and got tube, reset pump pressure, cleaned oil out of burner, good oil flow, good spark. We cleaned it all. I put a new tray of Speedy Dry under there.
Okay.
New jet tube. Spark is good, good oil flow. We should be all right now, hopefully. Time will tell.
Yeah.